Welcome back. This week's music comes from American singer making her debut on British television. Later she'll be singing about Katharine Hepburn, but first let's meet and greet Christi Haydon. Hello, welcome for coming in this evening. You're managed by Sparks.
Exactly.
Yeah. How did you meet them?
Well, I hope it's an interesting story for you, but actually I was working in a department store at the time in Los Angeles, and Russell Mael, the singer from Sparks, had come through the department store and had seen me working at the cosmetics counter and really liked my look and thought that if I had a voice to go with it, that they would like to produce me.
And he was lucky you did have.
Yes, it was ironic because I had just started trying to put together a band of my own, so this really helped speed things along to have them producing me.
So you went and auditioned for them, and they wrote Katharine Hepburn. Why did you pick a song called Katharine Hepburn?
Well, actually, it was the genius of Ron and Russell. It was interesting because I'm a fan of Sparks to see what they would write for a female singer. Usually it's Ron writing for Russell and, you know, Russell writing for Ron, but I don't know how they came about to Katharine Hepburn. I don't know. I wish I knew a good story about it. But
have you actually recorded it
yes,
already? Yes. And it's your first time in Britain actually singing this song.
Definitely.
How are you finding it?
Well, this is actually my second time to this country, and then my first time on television.
But because you've done some movie work before, you've been spotted in Star Trek
in the States,
somewhere.
right? I work on Star Trek: The Next Generation. I'm just as a silent
an extraterrestrial.
Space person, yes. No, actually, I'm on the bridge, so I get to wear one of the Starship Enterprise.
You get to wear one of the outfits.
Yeah, I get to look a little normal.
But you're actually doing some work on a movie that they're putting together, a musical.
Right, exactly. I'm playing the voice of Mai the Psychic Girl, which is based on a Japanese comic book of the same name. And it's a movie musical. It's being written by a very successful Hollywood screenwriter, Larry Wilson, who was involved in Beetlejuice and the Addams Family.
Great.
And then Ron and Russell are composing all the music and lyrics, and I'm doing the voice of the lead girl. And
so do you think they're going to offer you the lead acting role?
I've got to be half Japanese, half American, and 15 at that, so...
Well, you could pass for
maybe
all
I
of
could
those.
Squeeze through the audition.
Is singing something you've always wanted to do? I mean,
definitely,
as a child and...
definitely. I modeled for a while, but it wasn't nearly as interesting. I always wanted to sing, you know.
And acting, too.
Right. And what was funny about the singing is my family, when they found out that Ron and Russell were producing me, they said, we didn't know you wanted to sing, because I was one of these people that would just sing in the car, but I never made a big deal. But
do you get really nervous when you're singing?
No, not at all. Actually, I do better with an audience, too. I would much rather sing in front of a lot of people than to be singing by myself.
It is hard in a cold studio
I find
atmosphere,
I perform better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, but we're going to see you later on in the show performing this song, and I wish you the best of luck with it.
Thank you very much.
How long are you in Britain for?
I'm leaving Monday for Hong Kong regarding the movie project that we're all working on.
Is that where it's being filmed?
Well, we're using a Hong Kong director by the name of Chewy Hark, who's one of the two biggest directors in Hong Kong. And he's quite interesting, actually, so it's going to be really great to work with him. We're big fans of his films.
Have you been there before?
Well, we went a couple of months ago to try and lasso this director, and we got him, so
you'll be doing singing gigs while you're there?
Not necessarily. I'm going to try and clinch the part of Mai the Psychic Girl, but if that doesn't happen, regardless, I'm going to continue singing.
Oh, well, I hope you get the part. I think you'd be absolutely perfect for it. You put a bit of sellotape on the eyes to make the joke.
Exactly.
You'll be there.
Tight ponytails.
Well, we look forward to seeing you later in the show.
Thanks.
We'll finish. On next week's show, the return of pop dynamic duo Sparks. They'll be chatting and performing in the studio, plus archived 70s Sparks footage and a competition prize to Spain.
Finally, we play out with a little night music from Christi Haydon, looking like that 20-star Louise Brooks and singing all about Katharine Hepburn.
If you really want to have my love, babe, all you gotta do is not be lazy. If you really need to have my love, babe, all you gotta be is Spencer Tracy. All you've gotta do is show me kindness and a kind of sensible awareness. What would Katharine Hepburn say? Were she in as if our love is like a mountain. It's not as if our love is like a river. It's not as if it's deeper than the ocean. But it's the kind of love that gives me shivers. It's the kind of love that don't need moonlight. It's the kind of love that don't get uptight. Out of sight. What would Katharine Hepburn say? Were she in my place? What would Katharine Hepburn do? Were she in my shoes? What would Katharine Hepburn feel here behind the wheel? What would Katharine Hepburn say? I can't hear her. What would Katharine Hepburn say? I can't hear her. What would Katharine Hepburn say? I can't hear her.
And there's more bizarre entertainment next Saturday night at the later time of 1:45. Next tonight on Central, the latest from the world of cinema, cinema, cinema.